In today's video, we'll be doing a routine called conscious movements for the spine. We will be doing a few foundational movements to move the spine in different directions, yet being aware of its effect on other parts of the body. So start by sitting upright with your legs gently crossed in front of you, placing one foot in front of the other. And slowly start to turn one leg out, internally rotating it, and make sure that the knees of both legs are in alignment. If you feel this is too challenging, you can always get a yoga block and place it on the side of the pelvis with the foot in front. And side bend to the side where the foot is behind you. Take your time and staying there for a few breaths here. Let the body lengthen out and let the side that you are bending away from to open up gradually. Every time when you bend to the side, feel yourself opening more along the side of your torso. And if you have the yoga block on, feel the side without yoga block lengthening down towards gravity more. When you're ready, place your feet in front of you. Make sure they're aligned with your pubic bone. Then turn the other leg out, internally rotating it. And side bend to the same side. Feel the torso on the opposite side slowly opening up. And also notice the difference of how this side of the torso feels versus the first side here. Keep your gaze, your head, and your chest frontal. Open your eyes, look straight ahead, because that would help to keep everything frontal. You will know if you are unconsciously rotating your neck, if your gaze is downwards or up. In this case, we want to be straight ahead. Repeat the first side again. And this time, bring your arm overhead, palm face up. It will ease up the tension on the shoulders. Look straight ahead. And slowly turn your body and look diagonal back here. Diagonal down to the back. And diagonal up to the back. Feel your ribs closing in as you curl and look diagonal down to the back. Opening up as you look diagonal up to the back. Keep your arm that is not moving straight, but I don't suggest you press the palm down because we don't want to be dependent on the straight arm for support. As you change to the other side here, make sure that your chest and your gaze are all frontal. Bring your arm up with the palm faces up. And rotate diagonal back, looking down. Diagonal up, looking to the back again. Again, the straight arm there is for a little bit of support, but not so much that it holds your entire body weight. Your weight is right at the center of the pelvis, connected to the core. Turning your ribs downwards, curling, and opening, arching. You can move the block away if you're sitting on one. And from here, you're going to press the heels together. Place your legs in a diamond position. Hold both feet. Arching your spine, looking diagonal up towards the ceiling or sky. Bend your elbows. Curling your spine here, looking towards your belly button, straightening the elbows. If you need to, you can shift your hand upwards towards your shin. Arching and curling. As you arch the spine, you will naturally bend your elbows a little bit. And then as you curl, your belly button gets pulled back, scooping the belly in. Naturally, your arms will straighten a little bit more. And bending the elbows as you arch here. And straightening the elbows as you curl. Keeping both feet flexed with the heels pushing into each other will help keep the inner thighs activated. We're going to repeat the same movement, but in a more continuous flow here. As you sit up, start to arch the spine, bring it forward, and come down, slowly curl back. And this, if you do it continuously, becomes like a wave. In a wave-like motion. See if you can reach further down each time here. Arching the spine, extending it forward, reaching down towards the floor more, and then curl back with the belly scooped in. Keeping your legs in the same position. Spiral to the right, spiraling to the left. Now keep in mind that both sides of the pelvis need to be equally grounded on the floor. Or if you need to, you can also sit on a yoga block. Whatever feels more accessible for you to keep the spine as upright as possible. You can exhale on a spiraling and exhale and just spiral to the other side. Let the transition at the center be an inhalation. Exhale and spiral. Exhale and spiral. Keeping both heels pressing in together will keep you at the center. Arching the spine, lifting the ribs up with your hands floating up. Curling the spine here, softening your arms coming down accordingly. Arching the spine, lifting the ribs, and slowly let the arms come down together with the curling of the spine. Let the arms follow the motion of the spine and the ribs and the chest. Be very mindful that the arms don't go too fast, not ahead of the ribs and spine. Neither is it so slow that it's falling behind the spine. Let the movement be synchronous, very conscious, very deliberate. Spiral to one side and start to bring your spine down. You are literally extending your spine in a spiraling position. Come back up, spiral the other way. I have to remind you again to keep both heels pushing in. That will keep your pelvis grounded, your weight and your body right at the center. So when you spiral to one side, you are spiraling from the center as much as possible, not compromising it with your pelvis shifting. And notice which side feels easier, spiraling to the right or to the left. To the side that feels a little bit tighter, take your time, spiral more and slowly go down and go a little bit lower. The extra effort is for opening up the tighter side more. Straighten both legs out as much as you can here. Flex your feet, keeping your spine as upright as possible. And start to do this waving motion with straight legs out. Inhale, arching, bringing your spine forward. Exhale, curling, scooping the belly in. Inhale, arching, bringing the spine forward and curling, scooping the belly in, bring it back here. Try to see if you can maintain the same degree of motion. Curling, arching in the same range. So as you arch, the spine goes forward to as much as you're able to. As you curl back to the similar degree. Not one more than the other, if possible. Keep the legs as straight as possible. Flex to activate the hamstrings. You can slowly increase the range of the motion. Arching, bringing your spine forward more and curling back more. A little bit more at a time. You can come back to this practice, this routine anytime you like. I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your participation. And as always, keep moving, keep getting better. The body loves it when we move. We are born to move. If you like the way I do mobility routine, mobility moves, do consider to like, share, subscribe. It will help me to grow my channel. Else, I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care.